Electronics components. I decided to use these for making BMS connections. Here's my collection. Ta-da! 8-pin. And these connectors, they call it KF 2050 510. This model. I like that this is 2.54 and you can use thicker wires and you can connect it other way. So I like this, and I use this for BMSs. Something small. Oh, this is 2.1 5.5 millimeter female to 5.5 2.5 millimeter male. Yes. Some devices use 2.5 instead 2.1 inside diameter connection, and it's always problem like this connection, so I bought these adapters. Now if this problem comes, then I can just use this adapter. This is 2.5 and this is 2.1. Outside is 5.5. 2.1 is more common, but sometimes they use 2.5, and all my connections are 2.1, so I bought these adapters. I hope they work okay. Electronic pouch. This is special. This is up to 60 volt. About a year ago or something they were quite expensive, about $5 piece, but now they are about $2, and including constant current. About a year ago there's no constant current and it was like $6 or $5 or something, but now, yeah, $2. I know there was fake ones also. I don't know, I have to test this, maybe this is fake, but I really hope so that isn't fake. I can use these on my off-grid 48 battery, like LED lights or something. My off-grid battery maximum voltage is 58.4, so I have to use this 60 volt max input DC to DC converters. I hope this works. Have to test this. So is this fake or not? I made this 12 volt all around battery, so I can start a car or something, or just everyday use. This LiFePo 4 from EV Power, and this has balance plates connected to LiFePo checker. Here is switch, you can switch it on. And I have this DC to DC converter. I added heatsink for better cooling and fan, and this fan switches on automatically by thermal switch from old printer. And better fuse and power meter also. So let's connect it. And 60 volts. Output is still stable. That's good sign. Let's touch. Cold, cold, cold. I think that's not fake. Let's see what these potentiometers do. Okay, that's voltage. Okay, let's see how high voltage the output can go. 9, 7, okay, 27.5. Okay, let's put some load, see what happens. This is 33 ohm resistor. I don't know what this currently is, but 23 watts, it's okay. Load works. Let's try to decrease current. See if this works. Let's put it minimum. See what happens. Still max. This is maybe maximum, but let's try other way. So no click sound. Okay. Let's try this. Did I blew it up or something? Okay, 1 watt. What the? What's going on? Did it blow up? 0.3 volts? What? What the heck? Let's do a start. No output. What the heck is going on? This chip is not fake, but something else is wrong. No voltage anymore. And this DC to DC converter, 60 volt input, was not fake, but it blew up anyway, so I don't know for that. Is it good or not? Have to test it more. $2 only. Yeah. From module fans. Module $10. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Oops. Okay, I connected the wires. This is minus and plus and output plus and minus output. So let's connect and see what happens. It didn't blow up. Okay. So this is my off-grid battery voltage, and there are many kind of protections, but I don't know how this works. There's no relay or something. Maybe it works only with some external components, or I have seen this wireless external shunt and relay. Maybe it works on this only, but I can't just do anything here. I tested that if I press here more than low, then last changes to time and watt. So let's put some load on it. Here's my load tester. These are printer lamps inside printers, and here are switches. I can put some load. Let's try one. So this is 48 volt and 62 watts. And out, what is out? I think that's maybe the relay should click on. But when out is green, then power is running, but when I switch it off, then not. It stays same. So I don't know. For now I can't do anything this, but just look voltage, amperes and voltage and nothing more. But at least it works. %. Okay, this shows how many percent. How many? Because if I click that over voltage, and now I can adjust that, but nothing changes. Can this, right, this is over voltage, okay, nothing happens. I mean that green means that it's on, but how this work? Maybe external components, I think. There's no manual. I don't know. Okay, let's try more. 100 watts. 200. And this power meter are from eBay, $15.70 from Elect Design 2015. So let's see what yeah, testing. Code. Connection diagram. The panel. Model is in 9020p. I googled it and cannot find it anywhere. Communication distance 10 meters open to a single group. What's that? There's no where to connect. Maybe this is without the wireless module. For manual, please send an email. Okay, should try that. Maybe get some more info for this power meter. Now some box. Have to use paper cut like this. Oh, more DC to DC converters. These were also expensive some time ago, but now these constant current versions, but now these are also very cheap. $1 something, $1.20 or wondering 35 input capacitor, that's very low. Maybe I can just replace that and use, then again I can use 42 volts max input, because 36 volts LiFePO 4 battery maximum voltage is 42, so this gap is limit here. Okay, this DC to DC converter is from eBay, $1.20 from High Quality Electronics. I had this idea when I make 18650 packs. The series groups have to be isolated. So I had this idea to make 18650 extra protection. So when I make packs, this adds more safety. So no shortage possible. Okay, I have got this bright link. Then I can heat shrink this battery. Hot air 300 degrees Celsius. Seems that works very well. Really nice. So if I make bags, I don't have to worry that if I serious groups they can't connect, this shortage may occur. So and these heat shrinks for 18650 cells was from Eleg Mall. Seems to be that red is cheapest and black and expensive is clear. Let's see if the price is same. 120 27. Also price increased. What the heck? $1.44 and now $1.51. What the price is increased also for this. We have here now 12 volts 2 amps adapter. I hope that this works from 48 DC also. 12 volt 2 amp adapter. Try this to power from 48 back directly and see what happens. Does it work or not? At least it turned on. Now we have to make some load test. 3 ohm resistor out is here. Yeah, reset. Okay, let's try this. Okay, 1k ohm resistor works. 100 ohm resistor. One watt, 11 volts, so voltage drop. That's not good. So, well, it's not working for 48 back. Too bad. So what's inside this? Maybe I can bypass that bridge. Maybe then it works. I don't know. Have to try this. But I think that's not working from 48 volts. But what about 70 volts? Is this gonna work on 70 volts? Let's try. Okay, on and load test. 33 ohm. Let's see what happens. 72 volts input. Still not working. That lid still on, I think. Here is something voltage drop and something like that, and then turns off. Okay, I can try just directly here. So this 12-volt adapter, which not work very well with 48-volt power, but it was cheap, $2.90 from CZB 672190. Yes. Model PLIU 1077. Next big one. I think it may be the same. Oh, something different. Something different. Yeah. Capacity controller. Never seen this. This is my first capacity controller. Up to 7 cells. So Lion pack, 24-volt pack maximum. It's got connected to LiFo for 4 cells and see what happens. Okay, total voltage, type life. Okay, now it is 50% shows. If it was Lion, then it's totally empty. Light power, cell, not cell does. Which cell? Just cell. Assume this next cell. Third, or I can't remember. It's weird. It's not showing which cell. Just cell. Mode. Okay, min max. This is between cells. Minimum or maximum. Max, min, voltage, total. So if this is it, I can't do anything much more. No alarm or something. Boring. So no tricks. Just shows cell voltages and min max difference, and that's it. No alarms. Boring. And this cell meter digital battery capacity checker for NC Life for Lion was Alice 1101 1983, and okay, just shows you the voltage, nothing more, no alarms or something, but it's very cheap, $4. This is big one. Yeah, a lot of this power maker. Ten pieces. So why I bought so many? This is because this is the cheapest current meter in the world, because it's under $1 and it measures voltage and current. You can modify this to measure lower voltage. So this USB charging adapter was 10 pieces, $9.90, but now when I look at it, its price is increased. It's weird. From Love Cell 2013. 2.5 amps. Okay. Another box. Oh, manual. I like this. Very well packaged. What a mess. I think this, I know this is, yeah. Another capacity meter. These two plastic bags, very well packaged. Okay, both directions current. And these were also expensive some time ago, year or something, but now they are also cheap, like $16 or something. Two display modes and connected as this, minus plus, plus minus. Maybe I check some continuity. Plus must be same. Yes. Minus true shunt. Okay, let's plug it in and see what happens. Minus plus. It works. Yeah. So put some load. Oh, so let's see. Okay, 6 amp hours. Something default. 50% amps. Let's see what happens. Time modes. Percent amperes. So it can measure both directions. So put some more load. Very nice. Let's try how it measures reverse. So let's swap this just to measure our direction. plus minus. CheapVlog Big. Yes. And put some notes. Should show same but charging this time. Okay. And yes, it's charging. So, and power should be increased now. Let's see. Some more load. What's yeah. See that? Now it's charging. What this set does. Now I can calibrate voltage. Very nice. And current, very simple. And powers. Save or not. Yes, no. Yes. Now it's calibrated. Percent. So how to set percent? When amp hours mode, then I can up and down to set what amp hours this is. But one downside is that it can't remember settings when I restart. Then all settings will be 0. Now again, and this power meter battery monitor state of charge 90 volt 30 amp voltage current capacity power amp hour meter from Elite Element. $15 and free shipping. I like that, it's quite cheap. And some diagrams and how to hook it up. Next package. So this is heat shrink. 70 millimeters, shrink it to 7 millimeters. 150 meters. That's very cheap. And it works. 22 euros, 150 meters. Some 10 millimeter cables. So when I build my battery pack, then I can use this. It should handle 50 amps or something. From local store, not from eBay. 6 millimeter cable, crown 79 meters. Also for building packs. Quite cheap. Four millimeter cable, 100 meters. Okay, I think I have to cut this hole here. So 4mm cable. Nice. Should handle 20 amps maybe. And some cable clamps. This is 6mm for 6mm cable and 6mm hole or 4mm hole and bigger. So this is for my off-grid system, and I'm connecting cables from batteries to anything. So 100 pieces, 2mm hole and 6mm hole and more bigger 8mm hole and 25mm cable. So 4 EVG. And these thick wires I bought from Elektrikaupunkt.ee. It's local store, and I take these cables and wires, and also about third page. Here they are, 2.5. I think it's cheapest store in this country, but you can buy more cheaper. 4mm wire, 30 cents per meter, or if you buy entire 100 meters. And 6mm. These prices are very good. And this, what I bought was this 50 cents per meter, 150 meters. And 6mm wire and 4mm hole was 100 pieces, €7. 6mm and hole with 8mm was €12, 100 pieces. And this 8mm hole and 25mm wire was €15, 100 pieces. I think it's very good deal. So I made this desk lamp. It was for fluorescent tube and flickered awfully, and I put some aluminum piece and 4 10-watt LEDs. These burns 4 watt each, so it's more efficiency and not get very hot. And for power I use just cheap eBay 18 volt adapter, 18.5 volt. These LEDs are 2 in series and 2 in parallel. So, and this adapter just runs from directly from 48 pack battery pack, off-grid pack. So very good. It's like cheap DC to DC converter or something. $6. Not get very warm, just warm.